Hello! So here's another quiz. Let me walk you through it. Question 1. In the story of Noah's Ark, how many doors did the ark have? And the answer is just one door, according to Genesis chapter 6. Just one? Must have been a bit drafty inside. Question 2. What did the Israelites mark their doors with during the Passover to be spared from the angel of death? And that was the blood of a lamb, according to Exodus chapter 12. Question 3. Who said, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock"? And the answer is Jesus Christ in Revelation chapter 3. If you didn't know that, just remember, the answer's always Jesus. Question 4. What did Rahab use to help the spies escape in Jericho? And that was a window, not a door, in Joshua chapter 2. Question 5. Who saw a vision of an east, north and south gate with lots of measurements? Was it Ezekiel, Elijah, Joshua, or Job? And that was Ezekiel, described in chapter 40. Question 6. What was the name of the gate where a lame man was healed by Peter and John? And that was Beautiful Gate in Acts chapter 3. Question 7. What type of wood was used to build the doors of Solomon's temple? Was it cedar, oak, mahogany, or olive wood? And Solomon used olive wood in 1 Kings chapter 6. Question 8. In John chapter 10, Jesus said he was the gate for the what? Was it sinners, sheep, unloved, or the poor? And he was the gate for the sheep. Question 9. Who shut the door of the ark when the flood came? Was it Noah himself, his sons, the Lord, or the elephants? And that was the Lord. He shut the one door in Genesis chapter 7. Question 10. What item did Jews put on their doorposts as a response to Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 4 to 9? Is it the tefillin, the mezuzah, the talit, or a kippah? And they attach a mezuzah with a scroll inside and touch it every time they go past it. Question 11. Who built a new gate for the house of the Lord? Was it Uzziah, Ammon, Esau, or Jotham? That was Jotham in 2 Chronicles chapter 27. Question 12. When Jesus healed a paralyzed man whose friends lowered him through the roof, what did he say to the man before he left? And the answer was, "Get up, take your mat, and go home." You'll find that in Mark chapter 2. Question 13. In the parable of the 10 virgins, what happened to the door when the foolish virgins went to buy oil? Was it that the door was shut? It fell off its hinges. There wasn't a door. or did it burst into flames? And the door was shut, according to Matthew chapter 25. Question 14. When Peter was imprisoned, what type of gate did the angel lead him through? And that was through the iron gate that led to the city, in Acts chapter 12. Question 15. Which prophet told a woman to shut the door behind her and keep pouring olive oil? And that was Elisha, preventing the woman's sons from being taken to be slaves, in 2 Kings chapter 4. Question 16. Psalm 84 says, "Better is one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. I would rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than dwell," what, "of the wicked? Is it in the fire of the wicked, in the tents of the wicked, in the beds of the wicked, or on the streets of the wicked?" And I'd rather be a doorkeeper than sleep in the tents of the wicked. Question 17. What will Jesus do when he stands at the door? And Jesus will politely knock, according to Revelation 3. I hope you've remembered that from the earlier question. Question 18. What was the name of the gate in Jerusalem through which Jesus entered on Palm Sunday? And that was either the Eastern Gate or the Golden Gate. You'll find it in Matthew chapter 21. Question 19. Who had the keys to the kingdom of heaven according to Jesus? And represented in lots of pictures, that was Peter. You find the reference in Matthew chapter 16. And question 20. What did Jesus say about the man who does not enter the sheepfold by the door? Is it, "He is a vandal. He is as the fowl of the beasts. He will surely die," or "He is a thief and a robber"? And if you don't go in by the door, you are as a thief and a robber, according to John chapter 10. Well, if you got full marks on that one, we know what your calling is. You're a great door-to-door evangelist. You get it? You get it? All the questions were about doors. Yeah. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.